This was a challenging video to make because it's not about eating food or doing exercise or have made up lyrics to an old song. This is about how I strongly dislike repeating myself, having things repeated to me, and why we should sometimes repeat ourselves anyway. Hypocrite! Most of us have been getting reminders on repeat since we were kids.
Remember to do your homework. Remember to brush your teeth. Remember to wash your hands after the washroom. Tie your shoelaces. Take the trash out. Don't eat all the bread.
Maybe the last one was just me. Anyway, even when those messages are correct, it feels overbearing when the same message is in your face all the time. Playing songs on repeat is a form of torture in some places. As a kid, if I was badgered enough about the same thing, I'd be tempted to do the exact opposite. Within reason, of course. Just because my driving instructor always used to say, "Safety first," didn't mean I was gonna throw on a blindfold and swerve into incoming traffic. But if my mom kept saying, "Eat in moderation,"
Brand gon' give it you what?
Another really bad thing I used to do as a kid in response to repetitive messaging was rolling my eyes. To my eternal shame, I even used to roll my eyes when my teachers would go on and on about diversity and equality. For context, I grew up in a very multicultural neighborhood, and I had friends of every color. Still, the teacher librarian would read us books every week about the value of all cultures and equality. The school would give out character awards every month for being inclusive and kind. It was a big thing and constantly reinforced. I just thought it was way overdone for something I thought was already so obvious. I mean, the school even named the hallways. We had Diversity Boulevard or Inclusion Crescent. What are you gonna name the next one? Water is Wet Avenue? And then I discovered life outside the school and community. Mostly the internet. And I thought, oh wow, some people do need to take a walk down Diversity Boulevard. Some even need to take a walk down Water is Wet Avenue. But in those cases, people of greater influence and eloquence were already saying what needed to be said, and I didn't want to be repetitive about it. But as things continue to escalate around the world, I've come to realize no matter how obvious, important messages are worth reiterating because it reaffirms those values and because people with the opposite belief might be shouting their messages out loud and clear over and over again. And it's scary to think that they're going to sway people who aren't informed. So having said that, racism is wrong. We are stronger together and Black Lives Matter. I encourage you to also repeat the important messages in your life, even if it's incredibly obvious or it's already been said by people with more followers or subscribers. 20 subscribers for me! Including myself. And repeating doesn't have to be vocal. Actions speak loudly too. The description has some links to some resources with more information on the BLM movement and how you can support.